rich people don't need credit. It's a want. But you have to ask yourself, why? Why would a rich person want credit? Well, it's because they can leverage their existing income, their existing capital with something like a credit score in a credit report, like a number, a 3-digit number would determine whether or not they could borrow money from a bank. Say, for instance, let's say if I make $1 million a year, well, I see an opportunity in the market where I can invest $1 million a year. But if I take my own money and put it at risk in the market, that means I have to wait until I sell those other assets to make my profit. So it makes sense. If I'm a rich person, what I would do, I would borrow money and say, hey, Mr. Bank, I have $1 million already and I never break my promise. Here's my proof. Here's my report. I make payments on time. I have $1 million in the bank right now. I have $1 million credit line, whatever it is. I'm trustworthy. Give me your money. I'll pay a little bit of kickback because I need to buy this shit and flip it. Bank's going to say, okay, let's look at your credit score. Boom, you got it. That's why a rich person wants to repair their credit, wants to build their credit, wants to use credit. If you're broke, it wouldn't matter how much your credit score is. I know people that have 800 FICO scores, but they don't even have $20,000 in available credit. Actually, around there, but you can't do much with 20K. Actually, you can, but it's the point of me saying that is not, it's not an astronomical amount of income, right? So rich people, they do need credit. If you're broke, credit is something that probably don't really need, right? People live without it is my point. But anyway, the reason why I bring that up is because I recently got a DM from a pretty high net worth individual. And I do work with, I wouldn't say super high net individuals, but I do work with people that do make $1 million a year. I do work with people that make 150K a year and up. That would be like the starting point of my book of business, my customers. You think my fee is $1,700 to $3,000. A person making $30,000 a year is not going to be able to afford my service, which is why I have the Fast Track Elite program anyway. It's another program that you could take advantage to. It was my attempt to get in the mainstream market because we are a credit niche. Now, if we do a basic look of the best credit repair companies, we can look it up right now. We'll look it up together. And this is not irrelevant. This is relevant information that I need to share with you, okay? Because this person, he actually DM'd me. He had no idea. So this person is is pretty close to a entrepreneur that's very well known online, probably one of the biggest, Ty Lopez. So he's pretty close to him. I'm not going to say his best friend, but he's pretty close. And he recently DM'd me. And how do I know this guy? I know this guy, best credit repair. I know this guy because, see, we just look it up. So we pop it up on there. Best credit repair companies. I'll flip the camera around later and I'll show you this exact screen, but I want to show you it now. And if you scroll up and down, there's a big list of companies. And guess what? Pinnacle, my company, the company that I founded, okay, is right there. And we'll discuss that later. But anyway, this person did pretty much the same thing. But he didn't pick my company yet. He said he worked with this company called Credit Versio. You probably heard of it if you're looking for credit repair. Credit Versio is a credit repair company that provides you a do-it-yourself credit repair model. They provide you templates and letters and shit like that. He tried it and he was not successful. He's not a dummy. He's pretty smart. Typically rich people, they're not dumb. Okay, but rich people are also impatient. They want things done quick and fast. And they don't want to. Okay, guys, look at this. This guy paid me an additional $750. And now let's scroll all the way up. We'll scroll up. Because initially he paid me $2,000. And the reason why I want to hide some of the conversation because it's a little private. So right here, a month ago, a little bit more than a month ago, Read this text. Awesome. I'm looking forward to it. I hope it's worth the $2,000. Haha. Once I get home, I'll take care of everything. And then boom, you will see magic happen very soon. I wrote that. I text my clients so they could save it and screenshot it. That way they know. It's easy to call someone. Like you guys may have called a company and they promise you all this bullshit and you can't verify it because you don't have a copy of the recorded phone call. But I text my clients so they see it, they could read it again, and it's my promise. Funds have been sent via Zelle. Boom. Now, let's go down. Then, already, a month later, he got deletions, okay? And he got some denial letters. Boom. Okay? And then boom, right here, 750. Let me scroll down and get, here are some more I've received. And also, hopefully that review I wrote was worthy. Boom, he wrote a good review about us. Why? Because we did the job, okay? And he told me about what he does, you know, $650,000 a year. My boss just sold one for 650K. He actually makes these trucks right here. He makes these trucks. So he's got money, all right? This is his office. Look at the things that he believes. Do you guys believe this? 10 things that require zero talent. Being on time. Pinnacle is on time. Work ethic. We have the best work ethic. Body language, energy, attitude, passion, being coachable, doing extra, being repaired. So I like the being coachable part because if you think that you can get results like this and no one can teach you, no one can show you something new, but then again, your credit is still looking like crap, right? Look at his score. Then I have to say you're arrogant. 705. Okay? That's his score. Experian is around that. And now Equifax we're working on. Okay? So then I message him this. Late payments, Capital One. Capital One is my focus. So right now we have a cross-examination going with all three of the bureaus. We're going to do a comparison with how they're reporting differently. Boom. Look at his score. Was here, and then he hired me. Boom, shot up. Do you want your score to shoot up that way? Then don't waste your fucking time, okay? And then he sent me $750 more. Now let's quickly go to another customer of mine. Give me one. Where is he at? Mohammed. Oh, right here. Boom. Okay. So you're the fucking GOAT, bro. This is on the 16th. Today is like the 22nd, I believe. He says, you're the fucking GOAT. 99% of the stuff on YouTube is 100% dumb in the slow way. This is what I message him. My messages are here. His messages are there. You have been a client for less than a month, and we have already hacked Experian's mainframe. How do I know this? Because we got proof of that right here. Boom. What's up, Andre? I got 3 letters saying the same thing. So basically, he's kind of given up right here. He's kind of scared. These are letters from CFPB saying we can't help you. Disputes are closed. Interesting. But then he gets a demand letter, a resolution letter. Also, this is from one of the charge-offs. What's it mean? It's a resolution letter. They want money from him, okay? They want money from him. And then, just a little bit later, my progressive collection fell off, Experian, along with all the inquiries. You the real deal, my guy. All right. Okay, got the screen out here, and we're going to do a search for fast credit repair. I typed it in Google already. You can just look at this. What's the fastest way to repair your credit? Best credit repair companies. How can I repair my credit fast? Who is the fastest credit repair company? And Google doesn't lie. Google's goal is to basically provide you the best listings for what you're looking for. And it's basically, you can type a question in Google and most likely, well, its job is to find the answer. So if you're really trying to understand what company can repair your credit faster, then Google won't lead you wrong. Eventually, you'll find Pinnacle Credit Repair. And we don't pay for this. You can't pay Google to do this. Google just finds it. This algorithm is backed upon billions and billions. You think the most successful, richest people in the world, they know what they're doing, okay? They're smart. You can't fool rich people. And my clientele are usually successful people that make above 150K, 200,000. These are really smart people, and they do the research. And eventually, and smart people, they like to try to figure out things on their own, and then they'll realize how hard it is. So anyway, you look at this list, Lexington Law, Credit Saint, Sky Blue, creditpros.com. You're going to find Pinnacle Credit Repair, okay? You're going to find it, as you can see right here. And then you'll see articles written by other smart people which specialize in writing articles about other financial companies. Badcredit.org is one of them. Let's wait for this to load here. Not sure what's going to go on. So we're loading. And this is the top of the food chain right here. All the other credit repair companies are monthly. Out of the list of those companies, we charge the highest because we provide the fastest service. And that's just flat out. You can look at this article here, badcredit.org. Okay, see? 5-star review. And it's written, Eric Bank wrote this article. In full detail, full transparency, you can contact these people. And how they feel about Pinnacle is on this page. So some people might come across my channel and say, oh, we're a scam or we overcharge. No, this is something we provide. Look at Lexington Law. They're on here too. They have a monthly fee, okay? Theirs is a monthly fee. Ours is different, okay? And if you want to pay for monthly service and waste your time, go ahead. If you want quick service, fast service, then be my guest. There's a reason why we're on badcredit.org, and we didn't pay for this. You see these listings right here with Sky Blue and all of that, they're on here because they make tons of money. Each one of these companies does $100 million in revenue a year. I'm willing to bet. You can just Google what's the annual revenue for Lexington Law, and it's $100 million. So they pay for these listings. Pinnacle Credit Repair does not. Okay, it does not. So you can do a search on YouTube, and you're going to see the things that we accomplish. We show you the proof. Collection removed in 48 hours, 90 days, perfect credit, 90 days. Just look at my channel and you'll be able to see in full transparency the results that we get our clients. Again, if this is something that you want to, if this is something that you're looking for, as you can see, bankruptcy removed. If you need a bankruptcy, we got it removed. Who else shows you a screen recording of Credit Karma or MyScore IQ, Identity IQ, stuff like that? Anyone can print out a credit report that's fake, fabricated, or Photoshopped. But what you can't do is show a screen recording of Credit Karma or Experian or all of that. Okay? That's something that you cannot do. All right? There's videos where I talk about why disputing by mail is super slow. Okay? My type of clientele does not want to waste their effing time. They're looking to refinance. Like the guy that contacted me on my Instagram. He found out that I do credit repair. I never advertised. And he's like, yeah, I need to get the BK removed because I need to refinance. Even if you're not trying to refinance, you're trying to refinance because your financial state right now will be refinanced into a better credit risk category. Essentially, like if you have a 510 FICO score right now, the liabilities you have and the lack of opportunities you have, the fact that, opportunities are closed off because of your credit score will put you in that financial category. When you hire Pinnacle and we repair your credit, you'll be refinanced into a better financial category, okay? So technically, you don't have to own real estate to refinance. You don't have to have a mortgage because you're paying rent for life. Life is rented, okay? Life is rented. It's not owned. We're all going to die. But the time that you have right now, it's costing you money. How much money is it costing you is what you need to ask. How much is it costing you right now? And these are things you should write down. You should ask yourself. How much is it costing you right now to repair your credit? So if you can see the screen right here, I charge $1,500 to $2,500. The price increased because of the demand. It's actually $1,700 minimum, unless you catch a deal or a promotion somewhere. May cost you, the price may be $1,500 to $2,000 to $2,500,
but you're going to lose that money anyway if you don't fix your credit. Each month, what people mistakenly do not understand is that the months of this year, we're in November, 11 months have passed by. If you've carried a 540 FICO score for the past 11 months, I guarantee you, through the lifespan of you owning and operating your credit, it's cost you a lot more than that. How are you going to stop the bleeding? You will stop the bleeding by fixing your score as soon as possible. As soon as possible, okay? Because every day you have bad credit or subpar credit, it's going to cost you bad credit or subpar fees, okay? The lack of opportunities that you have are costing you in the long run. The sooner, the better. Do it when you're young. Do it when you have the time. Do it like this customer. He paid $750. Initially, he paid $2,000. He paid that premium, which is higher than Lexington Law. So this guy has been a customer for 2 months, and he's already paid me $2,700. But the time that went by is so minimal. It only took him 2 months to fix his credit. Lexington Law would take 2 years. If Lexington Law is charging you $100 a month for 2 years, that's $2,400. But then again, you forget within that 2-year period, you think you lost some opportunities? Definitely, 100% certain. That guy has lost opportunities. Some of you guys are looking to get a top security clearance to get a job that's in the 6-figure category. If you want to be a security guard or get these military contracts, Blackwater stuff, you need a top security clearance. You can't do that because your credit. Jonathan is one of the individuals that has hired me personally and has got the results, as you can see here. He's paid me $2,700. So what are you waiting for? Okay. People that are smart want to be smart with their money. They want value. They want a return on their investment. So if you pay that fee, you're going to get the money back and plus. You're going to have opportunities that you didn't have before. So you can waste your time, spend your time learning how to do credit repair on your own, or you could be like Jonathan, pay the price and get it done quick. The choice is yours. Things that require zero talent, okay? This guy's a successful guy. I showed you a screenshot of his office right there. You know, these are the results. Take a screenshot of that, by the way. Literally got deletions super fast, like in a month's time, less than a month, okay? So you see that, okay? You see that? The real deal. You're the fucking GOAT by multiple people. I could scroll down and show you more clients, but it's the same thing. These people have problems. They've hired other companies. It didn't work. Just like the guy that recently DM'd me, didn't work. Do you guys want to find out the hard way? I'm not trying to sell you anything here, okay? I'm going to just say, hey, why don't you try to do it yourself, and you could see how difficult it is. Try to learn YouTube, waste your time, give these people what they want. They want your views to monetize their channel, okay? That's why they want to hook you on their channel, okay? You don't have to pay money to open up a YouTube channel. They want your attention. I don't make money. This is not a monetized channel. You see how many subscribers I have? I only have less than 1,000, okay? And I've only been around for 5 years. I have not focused on YouTube, only until recently. So, you know, my thing is to get customers, but I'm never going to get customers unless I can show results, because the book of my business comes from referrals, okay? If you look at how businesses advertise, you can really understand their intention and you can understand the value that they have. Like when I showed you the list of all the companies on all the best credit repair companies, okay? Let's do another search so you could see. You could do this yourself. I want you to search best credit repair companies. All of these companies make millions, hundreds of millions a year. You can Google Lexington Law annual revenue. They pay for marketing. They pay for PR companies to write articles about them. Now, if you look at Pinnacle, you can see right here, it's amongst that list. These are all organic search listings. You can't pay money for this. But if you scroll down, you could pay money for those, right? So
It's not difficult to decipher between what's paid and what's not. Now, if you look here, Pinnacle, you can look at this article right here, badcredit.org, right here. There's an article. They give us 5 stars review from here's the author. You could see who wrote the who wrote the article, Eric, Mr. Eric, and who edited it in full transparency. I'm legit the founder of Pinnacle, and I'm sitting here in my fucking home making this video to you, the people that they wrote about it. And as you can see, they have 51,000 views in the past 43 minutes. 53,000 people have seen that within the past hour. You think that they would write about a company that's special. We didn't pay money for that. Okay? Those articles are written for free. The only reason why Bad Credit picked us up to write about is because of our knack to repair credit faster than all the other companies. And what we do here is much different. That's what our business is predicated on. Our business is predicated upon giving value to you. I literally think every day, how can we get the negative item off quick? How can we improve the customer experience and get them the results that they want? Our customers pay us more than all of those companies. Okay? But we make the least amount of revenue than those companies. They target the mass majority of people, and people learn. People learn. This is a lot harder than you think. So if you want to hire those companies and you have a lot of time on your hands, go ahead. You'll learn and you'll get a few things removed, or you can do it yourself and it will be worse. But is that what you really want? Every month is costing you to have bad credit. Is that what you really want? If that's something that you don't want and you want a service that's going to get it off lightning fast and someone that's going to work with you personally, it's going to get you the results that you want, then you could hire us. But I'm not trying to sell you. Go ahead and learn how to do it yourself. Learn how to do it. Try to do it yourself, and you'll see how hard it is.